What's good, YouTube? This your boy Santana back with another video. Back to react, and we got: did Will Smith protect Jada Smith or just snap? Protect. Now, this is a video from peer to peer. You know, Agent00, Legend of Winning, and the one and only John. You know what I'm saying? I love to see they take on this. Hey, if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss a video. And let's get it.
In the description, dog. Let's get right into it. First of all, John, when we did the last podcast, it's when Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. But we did not get your commentary on it. So this is my first time actually seeing you since then. How do you feel about that, man? We want to know.
You know what he thinks.
Do I? Oh yeah, he broke. So yeah, I do know how you think. Too early?
Wow.
He did.
If you don't know, in case you be under that rock, Low, Legend of Winning, Low, and John, you know what I'm saying, nigga with the red hat right here, always have a back and forth every podcast. If you new to this podcast, thanks Santana for putting you on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've been under that rock sleep, Patrick. But now you hip to something new. You feel me? Especially to those of y'all who subscribe to me for No Jumper podcast, you know what I'm saying? I did a few reactions to that. Now y'all got a new podcast to go check out. This is what I've been watching since episode 1. You know what I'm saying? When they had the white table. Just them two. Looked like they was on a radio show or some shit. Anyways, man, enough of that.
He didn't even say anything to you. Oh.
Yo, this nigga's.
Oh, he about to slap
How
him?
you feel about it, John? Actually, yeah. Keep my financial status out your fucking mouth. Keep my financial status out your fucking mouth.
Hey.
That bitch.
Nah, no bullshit. He sound like Will Smith too right now. I ain't gonna cap.
How you feel about it, John? How do you feel about it? I'm assuming you're on the side of Chris Rock, but I just assume that. There's a time and place for everything. That was not the time and place. It wasn't the time and place to make a joke? No. For Will. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason, I feel like, I blame Jada. I blame because Will was laughing in the beginning. Will was laughing.
He was.
He was laughing his ass. She was laughing hard. Yeah, she didn't crack a smile. Not a smile. She's the reason he did that. Yep.
My whole thing is, like, and I still want to know, like, y'all don't believe in publicity stunts? Like, even though not one person has came out and said it, if they in cahoots on it, why would they ever come out and say it? Especially if they're working on something and this is all publicity. You know what I'm saying? Like, all publicity is good publicity. You see what I'm saying? So, if Will Smith and Chris Rock had this thing together that they were supposed to do at the Oscars, Chris Rock even said it, we made Oscar history. Why would they tell anybody until it's all said and done? Think about it.
Either he was going to smack him.
They got a movie or something coming out.
And then he was going to be broken. And there's going to be another documentary that he may not have finished.
Yeah.
Because he was stressed out.
Right.
And he can't add it. His book is already submitted, so he can't add no more in the book.
I guess he could do part 2 now.
I guess, but I mean, like, you know, so crazy. I heard they're doing a Red Table Talk.
No. See, this is actually what's creating the problem is fucking table talks.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I came on? Let's say, can you imagine I went on a podcast and I was just like, yeah, sometimes business partners are just horrible people and they steal from you and they lie to you. Niggas gonna be like, all right, bro, like, are you talking about Low? And even if I'm not talking about you, it's gonna make your life worse as a result.
Yeah.
And why does she keep talking about shit? And it's in the guise of, like, wanting to be open. In reality, if there wasn't an audience for it and she wasn't monetizing it, she would not be open for the sake of being open. She's not, like, violently tweeting open things about their relationship.
Yeah.
She's only doing it when she stands to gain. So it's like she's monetizing the relationship, but adding a severe level of pressure to it. And when you see him break down like that, I'm like, dog.
Bro, she don't love that nigga. She don't. I think she's just doing it for show.
You don't think so?
She don't love that nigga. If she loved him, she would have stopped him.
18, bro.
Huh?
They're all over 18.
I mean, just the image. They a happy family. You know
somebody did bring this up. Like, why didn't Jada? If it's really equal, there's really we protecting our spouses. Why didn't Jada say anything to defend Will over the course of the last 2 years?
She ain't
He
say
was
nothing.
getting violated, bro.
Nothing.
He was getting violated, and not only did he not say shit.
You know why? How's she gonna defend Will? That don't make sense. Okay. That's like if I was the murder suspect, right? My homie was with me. They're talking shit about him because of something I did. What do I look like hopping on social media and saying, y'all need to get off of him because I'm the one who did it? What? I don't know. It's just weird. I feel like Jada would never say nothing because she's the reason why all this shit's been happening in the first place. Like, when it all trickles back down, it's Jada Pinkett Smith.
Negative about her, but he went on the fucking talk that started it all, and she made it worse.
And she didn't say nothing to. I appreciate my husband, the love of my life, standing up for me and my disease.
Yeah, she hasn't said. The only thing she said this is the season for healing.
This is the season.
That's the only thing she said.
It's the season for healing.
That's all she said. Literally.
It was trending. They said Jada broke her silence, and I went on her page to see what she said.
The season of healing.
Tis the season for healing, man.
Tis. She said tis.
She said tis.
That'd be
I added that.
That'd be crazy.
I added that.
That's crazy. She don't love that nigga. That nigga's really mentally.
I can't say that, but it's definitely a one-sided. It definitely feels one-sided, bro.
It was the other way around. She wouldn't have did it.
Nope. No, 100%.
Nope. There was literally a joke made that same night where Regina Hall joked about fucking Will Smith because she was going around the audience saying, like, here are the COVID protocols, really just singling out all the single men. And then having the single sexy man come back, like, oh, you got to come in the back with me to do your COVID protocols. And then joked with one married couple and said, oh, actually, you know what? No, your COVID results came back as married. I mean, negative. You're negative. And then literally got to Will and Jada was like, you know what, Will, even though you're married, you still need to come get your COVID, so come on up here. And it's like, nigga, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. So there was a woman who literally joked about their relationship or joked about them just moments before, and nothing happened.
But then when a nigga talk about being bald.
First of all,
Jada didn't say shit?
I don't know the specifics of that condition, but there is no remorse when people make fun of men for hair loss.
That's a fact.
It could be a bald head. It could be the only time there's remorse is if it has something.
Think about LeBron.
Or there was
then they wore that headband for so long.
But generally speaking, there's really like people don't feel bad about it. Same way someone won't feel bad about making fun of your big knee, or someone won't feel bad about making fun of your broken headlight on your car. Like they're just default things that you can make fun of, and I could assume that you're not going to be pissed by it.
Regina Hall made a LeBron hairline joke, literally the same.
Bro, we made fun of LeBron's hairline for a decade, bro.
During the same night, she made a lost hair joke that everybody knows that LeBron is insecure about and still make the joke.
There's no way to verify this, but what I had read was that a report came out saying that Chris Rock wasn't even the one who wrote that joke.
Okay, so that's the other thing that I keep telling people, like, bro, not only is it routine for them.
Okay. Even if he didn't write it. Before you do anything on the Oscars, 9 times out of 10, you rehearsed it. You didn't think it was going to be no backlash because of that? See, comedians, don't get me wrong, they are some of our most powerful resources when it comes to information and how we accept the information. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we think about something, we'll be like, damn. But when we hear comedians say it and they elaborate on it, it'd be like, okay, maybe it isn't that deep as we think. But sometimes they go overboard. And you got to watch who you play with. Now, I don't know if this whole thing is fake or not, but some niggas' wife you just can't play with. Niggas gonna die behind they woman, they bitch. Come on, man.
Say jokes at the awards, but they don't write the jokes. So I don't know why y'all niggas are getting upset because Chris Rock had a segment there, and
He had to have rehearsed it, though.
Jokes.
Well,
Numerous of times.
He can't deny, or he has to say the joke.
He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to, but it's not
like
like
a mild joke.
Yeah, it was not only a mild joke, but it's like he didn't even write the joke. It was off of a script that they're just doing to just keep the thing flowing. So to like take all of the aggression out on him is crazy. And then now there's like a bunch of backlashes coming from it, where this man not only might lose his award. Well, he said he's not going to press charges, Chris Rock, which I said I didn't think he was. But then he might not only lose his award, he's probably going to get suspended and expelled from any other Oscar award ceremony. And on top of that, bro, this nigga is probably the Academy themselves might press charges on Will Smith.
What?
So like, and then once that came out, everybody was like, "Oh man, that's so unfair." And it's like, bro, y'all were the same people who was sitting there bigging this nigga up on the same night and saying, "I'll just do whatever to protect my woman," or "We need to stand up for black women," as if like something significant has happened to her.
How they pressing charges, but when the shit went down, not a security guard or nothing rushed on stage to save anybody? Come on, man. I smell fugazi.
Because you got a joke cracked on him, bro. Y'all gotta chill out.
You know what the fucked up part is? That was just his breaking point, because
I truly believe that was just
the internet has said crazier things about both Will and his family.
Yeah.
Bro, Jaden too. People made fun of Jaden's music career for a while, and he's kind of like matured, and I fuck with some of his music he does now.
Yeah,
bro, that whole family has caught. Yeah. Bro, that whole family's caught the
I don't know about one of his
rage
songs, to
of
be
people
honest.
that don't consider them human. So I empathize, but
He was
people,
wrong.
100%.
He was
bro.
definitely wrong. He was definitely
You
wrong.
don't walk up on stage and slap somebody, especially for something that benign. Hey, bro, if he said something like he made a dead grandmother joke, I'd be like, okay. Dead
You know what's so
grandmother joke is
crazy? Chris Rock has made dead people jokes at the other Oscar awards, and nobody didn't say anything. He made a dead joke about all the black people who got shot and killed by police officers. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ! All right, Chris Rock.
Oh shit, he's been taking it overboard.
You're really pushing that envelope. Even Ricky Gervais or Ricky whatever his name
Ricky
is.
Gervais?
He made a dead people joke too. He was like, man, you know how they normally do memorials at these award ceremonies. You know, well, really the premise of the joke was him standing in front of racial issues. And he was like, man, I'm going to stand in front of this. You know what? We were going to have a memorial service and show all the people who died in Hollywood over the past year, but the list was number white people, so I'm not going to show that. And I was like, oh man, that's just tough. So people have made crazier jokes, but hey, who am I to say somebody what their level of sensitivity is? I would dare argue though, all the other jokes that were being made the same night, if they laughed at that, that's also kind of fucked up, because y'all laughing at other people's pain, but then when somebody else makes a joke about you, you can't, all of a sudden you can't handle it. But even if you are offended by it, which comes with the job of being a comedian, nigga, you walking up on stage and slapping somebody, nah, that's not it, Will. You look weird. You look weird, nigga.
Yeah, I saw the ratings spiked, but it spiked from like an all-time low. So I was watching a video that said that the ratings, I think it jumped from like 8 million to 15 million or something like that. But in previous years it was up to 30 million, like a few years ago. So the Oscars fell off.
Wait. Time out. What the fuck did Agent just do?
I was watching a video that said that the ratings, I think it jumped from like 8 million to 15 million or something like that. But in previous years it was up to 30 million, like a few years ago. So the Oscars fell off of the planet in terms of viewership.
Nigga, don't tell me you just picked a booger and put it on the table. Nah, ain't no way.
So I guess this is good timing for them. It sucks because, you're kind of remembered for the most notable things you do. And even though Will Smith's done a lot of positive things in his life, he's going to be remembered for this. It'll be like Fresh Prince, maybe a couple other movies like I Am Legend, or maybe not that one, right? Yeah.
I mean,
it'll be Fresh Prince and probably this, dog, and then any other notable movie he's done.
Any other notable movies? Are we tripping off of who Will Smith is? What's like, nigga, Will Smith goes down in history for the shit he did. Come on now.
Men in Black?
Depending how old you are.
Men in Black would be, because that's really his first blockbuster.
Okay. Men in Black series.
And then it'll probably be this.
Yeah.
It might be this.
And that's.
You know what's sad? That night was his first time receiving an Oscar. He received an Oscar for playing a role that was an all-black led production. and that was the first time that Samuel Jackson won an Oscar.
Damn.
So
Damn.
like a night in which like historic things are happening, just got ruined by what he did. And to the people out here who keep saying like, we gotta protect black women. We're not saying that you can't protect somebody. We're not saying that, you know, if you have a wife, if you take issue to what happened or offense to what happened, we're not saying that you can't do that. What we're saying is that there's just more appropriate ways of doing
He didn't
it.
protect his wife.
And I don't think he protected. I think he made it worse. I think he wasn't in danger. She wasn't in danger.
Bro, he put her.
I think he made it worse though.
He made it way worse.
Much
Not everybody's gonna do that.
Absolutely.
Smack me, Will not gonna smack me. Now, what? Will gonna smack everybody?
You might have to.
It's gonna be like what's called kick ass.
I saw. I think it was Jim Carrey was talking. He basically said the same thing I said. He was just surprised it happened, and he's like, "Bro, if that happened to me, man, $100 million lawsuit." And I was like, "Yep. How could you not?"
Yeah.
Like, how could you not? Man, he didn't protect nothing. He didn't protect his own interests. He didn't protect his bag. He didn't protect his family. He did. But it just made things worse. But
He
again,
probably didn't even get no sex.
Bro, when I just think about that slap though, bro. Something just don't sit right. Like, it was the most WWE shit I've ever seen. Like, it didn't even have too much cockback. Like, you know when you slap somebody, you bring it back from here. And then you release. Whew. That shit was like the most moviest shit I've... Dude, come on now. Chris Rock and Will Smith have both been in movies. Grown Ups, Bad Boys, hella shit. You see what I'm saying? From here, it was one of these from here. Just... And then, the smack didn't even look like it had no type of kick to it. You know what I'm saying? No type of force behind it. But if you looked at Chris Rock's face, that shit was like, bro, what the fuck kind of movie shit? I don't know, bro.
Just got probably
That shit faker than the 3-cent
Hancock.
coin.
Peck maybe.
Nah, probably a little
Getting a
jerky.
Hancock is crazy.
A little jerky in the back of the Escalade.
A little Hancock is crazy. I mean, I see what you did there. You know, he played Hancock. I see
Hancock was a good
One
movie.
of my favorite movies from him. Very underrated.
That's a bad movie.
Yeah, I watched it for.
It was good, though.
Also, he's not that great of an actor. That's another thing. I can't.
What?
No, everybody in there.
Bro,
No,
Caleb edited out the video. Will Smith is the best actor of all time, bro. And you
No,
could
he is
slobber
not.
on my dick if you think otherwise, bro. No cap. Who's the
He's
best
not a
actor?
good actor?
Oh my god.
Who's the best actor of all
best actor of all time? That's
I didn't say that. But you say he's not a good actor.
Who's-
That's what you said.
I don't think he's that good of an actor. No, let me.
So you think what? On a scale of 0 being like someone like
He's
me
like 7.
to
That's
7,
good.
8. So who's a 10? Who's the best all time? Who's LeBron James, Michael Jordan? He's gonna say something dumb. Watch, give him 5 seconds.
No, I'm not gonna say nothing. Now. I think that
You don't know the
I already
answer.
know who he's gonna say.
What's
He's gonna
that?
say this one default answer. Go.
He don't know the answer.
No. What's the black guy who played in
You don't know his
You
name?
don't know his
No, I don't know actors'
But
names.
you know Will Smith?
I know him for other reasons. What the fuck?
You know him for acting.
I know him from making music, nigga.
No, nigga.
Wow.
Wow.
No.
Nobody knows that nigga for music. Except for that summertime. Hey, that shit did go crazy. Hey, and Fresh Prince theme song, classic. I'm not gonna cap. But to know Will Smith for
You know
music
who
is
that is.
wild.
What's the name of the
Like,
person?
no.
You can't find the name.
I don't know his name.
So you don't know who's the best actor
I've seen him enough times to be like, that nigga's nice, bro.
Who?
That nigga's nice.
Who is that nigga?
Who's the guy?
Oh wait, how about this? Who's the dude who played Wolf of Wall Street?
No, you're
Leonardo
not-
DiCaprio?
Leonardo
Don't
DiCaprio?
let him squeeze out of this one.
He's white.
That's the
You said
best
the black
all-time.
guy.
But he is that's another actor that's
He's
noticeably
just capping right now.
who's noticeably better actor than
This is one of them instances where
He's
you
cool.
have a take and you don't want to backtrack from your take, but it's a bad take.
Is he not a better actor than Will Smith?
He's a good actor. I wouldn't put him up against
Who's the
Will.
black guy?
It's two different
Black
type
guy
of
who played the main lead in Get Out.
nigga. What?
His name, though.
Oh,
He ain't did enough.
Or Kumo, the black guy.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. The
Bro,
actor.
he ain't did enough.
Greatest
I don't
of
care.
all time to you.
I just said he's a better
He's
actor.
better than Will Smith. He's better than Will Smith.
I'm
yes.
asking you who's the greatest of all time, dog.
In my opinion,
In the history.
in my opinion, on white who played Wolf of Wall
You
Street.
don't even know these people's fucking names,
Okay, I
dog.
don't know them.
We literally just said it too. Bro, that is a top tier awful take. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's a bad take.
What is Will?
I'm not saying Will Smith is the best.
You're telling me Will Smith being the best is.
I'm not saying he's the best of all time, but he's great. He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a great all time.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a seven. Oh,
Who's the best of all
he's
time?
definitely a Hall of Famer, but he's not. He's not the best of all time.
Seven, my nigga.
I said 7 and 8.
No, you did
You
not
just
say
said
that.
eight.
You
You
just
said
added
7
that.
to 8.
No, you just added that.
You just added
added that right now.
Watch
Eight
it
is
back
new.
again.
The
7
eight
to
is
8.
new.
No, we don't have to. We remember the combo.
No, neither one of y'all did because I clearly said 7 and 8.
Okay, so
No,
8 is
you
Hall of
clearly
Fame
said
too?
7. You just added 8.
Oh, how is that not a Hall of Fame career?
Okay, if you say so, I disagree. But John, who's your favorite all time? Who's the best all time? Sorry, should I say the greatest?
One of the greatest of all time. I ain't gonna say the greatest, but one of the greatest of all time, hands down. I don't know how they haven't mentioned it. Denzel Washington. Like, come on, bro. Like Denzel. Nigga, your mama love him. You know what I'm saying? Denzel is that guy. I'm talking about that man. I'm talking about, bro, what are we talking about right now? When it comes to actors, think about it. When it comes to actors, like actors, when you see certain actors in certain movies, you know it's a good movie. It's certain people we haven't seen bad movies from. Denzel is one of those guys.
No, I don't watch too many award-winning movies. I just watch shit that I like. So, facts.
So that's the point I'm trying to make, bro. If every time you go to these award shows, they're awarding movies that you probably haven't watched.
Never seen.
But they're not awarding the movies that people seen. So is the Academy
That'd be a
saying
fact, though.
that us as a civilization are choosing worse movies to view?
Maybe.
Because if that's the case,
Possibly so.
but worse by what standard? If more people, like when you think of the greatest movie of all
By
time,
acting prowess.
greatest movie of all time,
Friday.
greatest movie of all time. You don't know, like
Actually, what's that movie? The Dream
Greatest
movie?
movie all time.
Inception.
Yeah.
Okay,
To this day, I can rewatch that movie again.
yeah, that's one of the best movies of all time. Point
Actually, the white nigga, he's in there.
Who?
Isn't
Leonardo
the white dude who
DiCaprio.
played Wolf of Wall Street also in?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, one of my favorites is The Wolf of Wall Street. That shit is crazy. Like, it's a whole lot of other movies I like. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Denzel. You know what I'm saying? Training Day. It's just a lot of shit. Like, it's like a lot of older movies be better movies than the newer ones to me nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's movies I can go back and watch multiple times. Yeah, I'm not even gonna touch on that.
Look,
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Movies are
I
trash
think
now.
Interstellar is the best of all time, but that's
Okay.
just my personal
Yeah,
opinion.
okay,
But
okay.
the point I'm trying to make is there's such a big chasm between what people actually enjoy watching, and that's the people that actually show up to the theaters and to the subscription platforms
Like
to watch.
Fast 9 would never win an Oscar.
Bro, that shit is
Shit.
trash.
That one
Those
also
movies
did it
we
though,
watch.
right?
No, he said it.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't even popular though. Most people hated
I
that
don't
movie.
think You think Spider-Man won an Oscar?
It should have.
No.
I didn't watch the actual show, so I have no clue. But that
show-
was a great movie though.
Action movies normally don't win.
Yeah, those are
they
movies
don't
we
like-
I
watch.
still ain't
It was
seen
like
that
one
either.
big MIT.
It'd be
ad.
like movies that a
But
kid that has
those
economia.
those are movies that there's already a storyline to it. More or less, you kind of already know what's about to happen. It's not like they're pulling the writing and the acting is pulling from an already like a source material that already existed. So
Which
it's
is-
not like
which
what I'm
is
saying.
true.
That's the reason why
there was a good video that this content creator named Drew Gooden made, and it was that like sometimes when you see actors, you think like when they act in extreme circumstances, like when they're crying or screaming, you call that good acting. But he was arguing that good acting can be done with just like normal situations. You just really have to sell it.
Yeah,
There
how
was a
much
great
you
video
get into
about
the
how,
role.
Like you don't
I think
have
Jamie
to.
Foxx is better than.
I disagree, but
Hell
I
no,
saw
Jamie
some
Foxx is good as hell,
on
though.
Twitter. Whether or not you think Jamie Foxx is better, the reason I think Will Smith is better is because my whole life he's been relevant as an actor, and he's been relevant for not one type of role, but a suite of different types of role where he showcased not only his ability to do a whole bunch of different,
Look at Lo.
play a whole bunch of different individuals, but on top of that, he does a good,
Lo thinking about
consistent
movies and
job,
shit.
and he shoots at a high volume. So some people like pick and choose their roles.
I disagree with that, but I guess.
Bro, Will
Because like
Smith,
Wild Wild West was horrible. Even Will Smith.
you're not
says
gonna
it's
land
horrible.
every. That's like you saying like.
Yeah, that shit's
Will
old,
Smith
though.
content
I know
creators,
you
so
tried.
you
You
gotta
said
send that
It was
shit.
like-
you tried consistently.
he tried to go too
Wild West is
Hollywood.
a bad one. Matter of fact, even Will Smith himself in the YouTube video said like there was like a 5-year stretch of his career where movie wise
He was shooting horrible.
But what is it? But right now, he's been so relevant over so long, and he's been such an important, pivotal part of pop culture and people's lives and childhoods and adulthoods.
That doesn't mean he's a great actor, though.
But how could you be an 8 out of 10 actor, but the most impactful? That don't add up to me.
What?
How could you be? You call him at 7. Let's say 7 out of 10. That's what you really say.
7.
7 out of 10 actor, but you're the most impactful. Are you arguing that there's people that are of higher quality that are less impactful?
Yes.
So what does that say about the quality of their work? What's your goal?
That means that either A, they're probably not playing the Hollywood game like other people are, or B, they just haven't been given the opportunity.
What the fuck is he talking
make
about?
An argument that Hollywood is hiring the best actors for these roles is crazy. That's not how that works.
But you're calling it the best, but it's not receiving. That's like saying.
That's just not how Hollywood works. It's just not. It's not how it works.
How Hollywood works is largely irrelevant because Leonardo DiCaprio, that same guy, he played the same game that Will Smith played. They're both very talented actors.
I'm not saying that people didn't, but
along the course of my life, there's been plenty of key movies Leonardo DiCaprio has been in, but not to the point where he's the first thing I think of when it comes to acting because he's that relevant.
Facts.
And when you watch Fresh Prince, the nigga made you cry, bro. He related to you, and even as he became like unrelatable. I understand that, but I just think that his impact is so grand. How can he not be the best? But
name 3 movies
from Will Smith.
3? I got 5 easily, bruh. I Am Legend, Bad Boys 1, Bad Boys 2. You got I, Robot, Hancock. You got Fresh Prince. You got Gemini Man. You got no. I'm gonna tell y'all one that's trash. Aladdin. Bruh. They could have casted any baldhead nigga to play Aladdin, except for Will Smith. Why did they? What the fuck? Oh no. Hands down, Will Smith, best movie one of the best. Where then nobody's outside. I don't know how y'all didn't mention this. Pursuit of Happiness. That nigga is bro. Great movie. The way he played the dad in that movie, a W. Like, that should have an Oscar, Grammy, or some shit like that. The Grammys is music, Oscar.
Off the dome, I'm not sure.
So you forgot Men in Black just a few moments ago.
Oh yeah, Men in Black.
That's an argument because I have a horrible memory. But if you show me the movies, I
1, 2, and 3.
But the point is, Marcel, that the
That's
Academy
10, ain't
is
it?
irrelevant regardless. I don't think this instance is going to save the fact that people don't give a fuck about who's catching them awards.
No.
And I don't think
they shouldn't though.
I don't think Will Smith is gonna miss even being a part of them. Honestly, I don't even think many people care about being awarded outside of just the relevance of it.
Well, I disagree. I think a lot of actors and actresses care.
The actors that I speak to don't give a fuck. They couldn't care less.
No,
and even the musicians I talk to don't care about Grammys.
They care because Will Smith and Jada Smith they are boycotting the Oscars a few years ago.
Yeah, that's just
every single time
to do though, bro.
It wasn't something that's what they wanted to do. And
what was the award show that Kevin Hart was supposed to host, but they canned him because of like some
Oscars.
It was Oscars.
That was Oscars. Yeah, fuck that place.
But they keep showing up, so they clearly care. Yeah. They clearly care. It's the Oscars. So, and at the end of the day, I don't really care because, and most Americans don't care anymore because, like you just sat there and said, the viewership is going down. So, no one really care. However, I do believe that a lot of actors and actresses, they do care, and the reason why I say they care is not only because they keep showing up to it, but also it's a level of validity to what they're doing. Because even when Will Smith was receiving his award that night, he kept telling people like how important this is. Even other interviews from other actors and actresses after that was pushing the concept of like, oh my goodness, black people are actually winning now. 2 or 3 years ago, the reason why they boycotted is because black people weren't getting nominated.
No, I feel you. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that like nobody cares, but not saying I've ever been nominated for an Oscar, but every award I've been nominated for, the Shorty Award, the Streaming Award, the Streaming is the biggest award in online entertainment, and none of us cared. We didn't even know what day it was.
But that's y'all though.
But beyond that, even the musicians I speak to and the actors I speak to, they largely don't care. And it's like sometimes when you're shooting a movie, you know that movie there's a good chance it might get nominated for an Oscar, But generally speaking, dog, it's not gonna make or break you. I think Will Smith probably cared more about the impact that would have had on the families he was representing in the fucking movie. I didn't even watch it yet, neither. I should probably watch it.
It's a good movie.
I heard.
It's a good movie.
But anyway, all I had to say, Friday is a crazy favorite movie, but I guess it is what it is.
It is my favorite movie, dog.
Friday's a crazy.
Yeah, the original Friday.
Did you watch Interstellar before?
Which one is that? That's not the one.
Friday is good as shit. I like all that.
Nobody's a mom, right?
No.
Friday the next
No,
my
that's
favorite.
I Am Mother.
I've seen that one, but
No, Interstellar. You should watch it. It's the same director from Inception. He's the greatest director of all time.
Unpopular opinion. Friday was better. Got better when Day Mike Epps entered the movie trilogy, right? Where's the is that coming out with another Friday? That's what I really want to see. So when you got the nephews and shit, just don't make it like a hood movie, like, you know what I'm saying, to where it don't go nowhere. Like, I need to really put your production into it. Where's Cube Visions at? Ice Cube, where you at, bro? Back to that shit.
I'm gonna just stop throwing out crazy quotes. I really don't.
What is his name?
Huh?
What's his name?
Christopher Nolan?
Oh, so the nigga that did Batman too?
No, sorry, that's not him.
So you don't know his name? So you don't know his name?
Oh yeah, man. I think that's it though. But yeah, man. I think Will did what any man would do in the streets. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is this was at the Oscar. He is Will Smith. That is Chris Rock. We are talking about Jada Pinkett Smith here. You know what I'm saying? These are all high level ranking people in Hollywood, so to say. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody here did classic movies. You know what I'm saying? Jada Pinkett Smith was in Set It Off. Will Smith, Fresh Prince, Chris Rock, classic. I'm talking about they did great movies. Oh yeah, Will Smith did. What the fuck is that? Shark Tales. Is that Shark Tales? Shark Tales, I think, bro. That shit was, man, I love that shit. That shit was going crazy. Little animated shit. Anyways, bro. They all did some great shit, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta watch who you play with. But is it real or not? Is the main question. Was it real? Was it fake? Was it staged? We will never know. Find out on next episode of Dragon Ball Z. No, but if you're new to the channel, man, do me a favor, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss a video. And we out.